This is the day that the Lord has made. Hey everyone, my name is Vanessa. I'm a Christian woman. I'm a single mom, doing my best to put God first and follow Jesus Christ as best as I can. I want to share with you all a book that I received the Christmas I was 9 years old. The children's stories of the Bible from the Old Testament and the New Testament. I've already recorded the entire Old Testament. I did one video per chapter. Now I'm in the New Testament. Hopefully you will share this with your children. Chapter 41, the ministry to the multitudes. Though Jesus knew the word of God and was able to teach it to men, he never sought out his listeners. He never invited anyone to come hear him preach. He never tried to attract attention or to draw a crowd. When he entered a town, he often spoke in the synagogue, since it was a custom for members of the congregation to speak. But most of his teaching was done wherever he happened to be, in the streets of a town, on the shore of a lake, even out in the country. These were not formal meetings. Often the occasion for teaching came about because someone came to Jesus to be healed. Sometimes he merely responded to a question, often a challenging question by some leader of the community who wanted to know by what authority Jesus was teaching. But wherever he spoke, all kinds of people were drawn to him, and for whatever reason they came to hear him, often probably from idle curiosity because they had heard of his healing miracles. People went away not quite the same as they had been before they heard Jesus' words. This does not mean that everyone who heard Jesus believed in him. There were some, such as the Pharisees, who were so blinded by pride that they could not learn and saw in Jesus only a threat to their power. But there were many whose lives were permanently changed by the words of Jesus, and you have read of some of them in this book. It was often the poor, the outcast, the despised who were best able to understand the truth Jesus taught, for they were not blinded by pride, but the rich and powerful could also be moved by Jesus' words, and it is interesting that some among the ruling Romans came to believe in him as a son of God. Those were men who had known of many religions and philosophies. They might have been expected to brush aside Jesus as just another preacher among a people who produced many prophets and teachers. But whether Roman ruler, poor shepherd, Jewish scholar, or any other of the multitudes that heard Jesus, they came to him. He never needed to call. So that's the end of that chapter. I hope you enjoy. I will have a playlist of my Old Testament and the New Testament. If you liked, please subscribe, comment, and I hope to see you next time.